Yeah, it's still like I've killed quite a few of these and not once have I gotten. Oh, you may be right. Okay, this is the waypoint for Orlean, the water lady, the dancing lady. She's over here. Maybe over here? Maybe we need to farm these. Oh shit. I did not want to do that. That's the guy. Oh, kill those? Oh, okay. Yeah. I can kill that dude. Let me just get him off this bridge, though. Yo, homie, come on. I don't want to be on that bridge because I usually die to gravity. You fucker. Yeah, I'm saving up because I'm going to back up my save. That way, when I go into the end game, I can experiment with different skill points. Because I really haven't been... well, I can't really show you because when I get to the rest point, I'll show you. I don't really have very many skills. Oh, these guys. Maybe this is the bell bro they mean. Nope. Nope. Yeah, I'll show you my skills once we get over here. So I haven't really spent too much on skills. I wanted to do a backup save before going into the end. So I want to do a save and then go pick the Lotus and start going into the end game. That way I can pick whatever skills, and if I'm not happy with whatever, I can experiment, reload, and do something else. It's not a real big deal, but I just wanted to have it for experimentation. So I really don't have much spent. I've pretty much gotten through most of the game without having to spend too much. Honestly, I haven't really gotten much use out of the double each emoji. This, though, I have. So, technically... Yeah, so the grave wax lumps are better farmed around the fountainhead. Yes, I've read that. But in order to do that, I have to go into the end game. I'm trying to get them before then. If I don't, not a big deal. I don't need it, but it would be cool if I could get them farmed beforehand. Just the ones that I need, because I'd only need just the 3 because then I only need the final prosthetics. And because I'm so close, I figure, well, is this guy going to respawn? Nope. All right, let's try the bell bro again. Oh, we didn't rest. Fuck. Yeah. I'm not going to complain because I do prefer having the option to rest rather than automatic like the way it was in some of the other games. Because sometimes you just want to activate and you don't want to rest. So that's on me. Okay, so this dude does spawn again. Yeah, I'm not dumb enough to fight you on that stupid bridge. You asshole. I could lock on. Oh my god. That was like really, really sloppy. I'm rushing, that's why.
Boy.
He's hard when you're weaker, but I'm strong enough to kill him without too much trouble. I'm just rushing because I want to get this done. Hurry up. Although I don't want to fight him on the bridge because I'll probably get knocked off. Oh, I'll show you in a minute. Right? Yeah, he didn't drop it either. So the reason why I have the negative is I died, and once I think if I rest, I don't remember how it works, but it has to do with the mods. It's kind of like I guess like a bug with a mod or whatever. It doesn't really matter though. Okay, I'm done. I'm not going to bother farming this. This is not going to work.
Boy.
Oh, yeah. Nah, that's fine. So let me exit and let me back up my save. I may need to reload because I have to try something. There's something I'm not really clear on when it comes to let's see, where is it? So there's two holy chapters. There's the infested and then there's the dragon returns, which is what you need to get the like true final ending. The sure ending, that's easy. We'll get that. I just want to do the sure ending and the true final ending. The others don't really matter because they just don't really matter in my opinion. I noticed when I gave the divine child this particular chapter, she disappeared, and it turns out she's going to go to the area where the folding monkeys are, and then she progresses the quest forward. And then you go and talk to the monk that's in the... I'll just go there. It's easier just to show it. If I'm doing this right, which I may not be. Like I said, we may have to end up doing this a couple of times. Oh, we need to go... Well... See, that's another thing. I don't know if we're supposed... Actually, let's try doing this. Let's try doing it before we do the lotus. So we're going to give her the infested.
Boy.
お主に渡してくれと書かれていた。
ありがとうございます。受け取ります。
どうした？
私はあの人たちをまだどうしようもなく憎んでいるのです。巫女の忍びよ、ようこそおいでくださいました。
Okay.
さようなら、巫女の忍びよ。あなたの行く末に豊か。
All right. I think she will disappear now. At least that's what she did last time. Okay, she did. Okay. And now if we go over here, she should be in the area where the folding monkeys were. There she is. Cool. Okay. I think we're doing this right. And you can do all this before picking the white lotus.
私はあの方たちを失いたくない。けれど流飲をお返しする道、それを選べば皆と別れることになるかもしれません。そう言ってくれるのですね。 いいえ、皆。あのお方は本当にお優しいのですよ。これを渡してくださったのも。
おい、
巫女の忍びいらしていたのですね。おかげで友達と深く語らうことができました。
オチの巫女たちか。
はい、それであなたにお伝えしたいことがあります。留飲を断つのではなく、あるべき場所にお返しする道について。
留飲を返す。
そうです。留飲は故郷を放たれ、この日の元に流れ着いたもの。あるべきではない場所にあるべきではないものがある。故に我らのような歪んだ命を生み出そうとする者が絶えぬのでしょう。留飲や留飲に連なる我らはきっと帰るべきなのです。西へ、神なる竜の故郷へと。ただいかにしてたどり着くか、それがまだ分かりません。
定かなことを知る者は。
先方商人ならば、あるいは
それは誰だ。
この先方寺の開祖です。弱いは果たしていかほどか。体内くぐりのうちにこもっています。巫女の忍びよ。
なんだ。
これは不死立ちとはまた異なる道。故に無理にとは申しません。もし留飲を返す道を望まれるならば、先方商人よりその術を聞き出していただけぬでしょうか。
考えておこう。
Okay, now I believe we go to that mummy monk in the cave.
Boy.
That's right. That's where the split from the return and severance ending happens. Okay. Okay, so she didn't come back. I'm not going to worry about that. We go over here. We go to the main hall. Okay, so this is where I was really confused. So we're going to go to this mummy in the purple robe. Hold on, let me take this thing off. And what I was confused about and why I thought we were screwed is... Right. I was... The holy chapter Dragon's Return that we're about to... If we did this right, that we're about to get... Again, if I did this right... I read on the wiki that you have to pick that up before you kill Genitrio. And I had killed Genitrio, and he was, when I went to go talk to him after, he wasn't doing anything. But then I watched a video and it says that you're supposed to do this after. So I don't know what's going on with that. Yep, he's got it. I can see it glowing. Cool. Awesome, we did it right. Okay, cool. So everything's working out. All right. Now there's a few more steps that we still need to do. Some eavesdropping. Okay, so she's back. Hold on. Okay, so sure equals bad, severance equals neutral standard, purification equals good, and return is true. Okay, cool. Thank you. So I'm going to do the sure, which is the bad, and then return. At least that's the plan. That's the plan. Okay, so all right, we've got that. So yeah, it looks like it's all working. Okay. And I think that's why I'm doing these backup saves, because I think that I can probably, you know, do the others if I ever want to, without having to do like a full, you know, replay through.
巫女の忍びよ。もしや、先方上人と会ってきていただけたのですか？
死んでいた。
先方上人は虫つき。何故そのようなことが。
だが書が残っていた。これを
拝見します。なるほど。蛇垣というものを2つ食らえば、流院の巫女を治めるゆりかごとなれる。そうすれば流院を故郷にお返しすることができる。私がそのゆりかご、私がなりましょう。
お主、鹿と呼んだのだな。
もちろんです。私は越智の巫女のただ一人の生き残り。生中には死にませぬ。巫女の忍びよ、流院を返す道を望まれるならば、2つの蛇垣をお持ちください。
心当たりはあるのか？
おそらくは大蛇より取れる肝かと。柿のように赤く染まっていると言います。
I've got both of those.
巫女の忍びよ、2つの蛇垣を手に入れられたのですか？
ああ、手に入れた。
この赤き様、確かに柿とはよく申したものですね。
まことに食らうのか？
もちろんです。そうすれば我が体は流院をお返しするためのゆりかごとなりましょう。ただあなたの前でそれをするのははばかられます。時を置いてまたおいでください。
Okay.
「戦況に至るための子集めも進んで、狼よ。行くか、狼よ。
Okay, so I think we still have to progress the other one first. Ooh, there's an eavesdrop. Maybe we need to leave?
Boy.
At least she finally gets to pass. She didn't want to be immortal. Yeah, I'm still a little bit like not like 100% on par with the story, but I'm understanding it a lot more than the first time I played the game. It's actually, I would say it's more clear than some of the other Souls games. That's just my opinion as far as like the story. Because like if you play like Bloodborne or Dark Souls 3, oh, okay, cool. I appreciate it. But it, like the other games is a lot more vague. At least that's my opinion. All right, we'll go back and forth and see if this advances it. We may need to pick the White Lotus. That could be the trigger.
狼殿。ではまた。
Okay. Okay, yeah, it's not advancing. We could do that. Yeah, we could do that. It's not really required from the research I've done, but you do get like more monologue from that. Oh, really? It makes a change to the fight? I didn't know that. I believe you, because there's so much, like, there's so much hidden stuff to the game. And also there's a lot of people that, I don't know, it's kind of weird because I don't want to say people get things wrong, but I think there's different ways that you can have different outcomes. And when people talk about their experience, it doesn't always line up with other people's. And it almost makes them seem like they're not telling the truth, but I don't think that's the case. I just think the way they've done this game, it just gets a little bit, like it's almost like you get a very unique experience to your playthrough, depending on like what you do and how you do it.
お前さん、何か言うか?
Okay, so I've already done that one, so we'll do the monkey booze.
酒を持ってきた。
猿酒か。相も変わらず辛い酒だ。だが、これが懐かしい。
よく飲んでいたのか。
猿どもの住む谷。そこで忍び修行をしておった。
一人か。
いや、二人でじゃな。わしらははぐれ忍び。まともな死はもはやおらなんだ。故に落ちれば死ぬる谷でただひたすらにかけ飛び刃を交える。そのような修行を重ねた。じき猿と変わらぬほどには動けるようになったが、修行に飽きるとわしはこの猿酒を飲んだ。そしてあやつの泣き虫の指笛を聞いた。
泣き虫？
変わった指輪があってな。それをはめて指笛を吹くと谷に悲しげな音が響き渡るのじゃ。不思議とわしはその音が好きでな。よう吹いてもらったものよ。
酒を持ってきた。
おお、龍泉か。随分と上物だ。もらうとしよう。実にしみる。やはりこれじゃ。よく道元と飲み交わしたもんだ。エマに酌をしてもらってな。
エマ殿と長い付き合いなのか。
ああ、ずいぶん前に戦場で拾った。
戦場。
じーっと握り飯を睨んできてな。面倒だからくれてやった。 そしたら何やらついてきてな。それから、なんだかんだあって、共にアシナに厄介になることになった。道元の養女になったのもその時よ。まあ、どこだろうが、忍びといるよりはよほど幸せじゃろう。
Boy.
酒を持ってきた。
もらうとしよう。
Yes.
口に合わぬか。
いや、うまい。じゃが、傷がうずくのよ。
その左腕か。
この酒を好きなお方に切り落とされたのじゃ。
それは
一心様よ。
何故一心様が。
So he's also missing his arm.
くださったのじゃ。飲まれかけたわしのためにな。
何に飲まれかけたのだ。
修羅。
Okay.
まあ、信じるか信じないかはお前さん次第じゃが、せいぜい気をつけな。修羅の影にな。
So
では、
I was a little confused because
久しくらいならかしてやる。
whenever I've come over to talk to him, I've usually like stood behind him like this. And then when I like rotate the camera around, because of the way his left arm is, like his right arm's more exposed because it's got a shorter sleeve, but the right is much longer. And I thought that he had his arm crossed above his left leg, you know, that he was like holding it in, but he's missing it. But because that robe is there, it doesn't make it as obvious. So you got to pay attention to the monologue, which I missed the first time. I didn't even know that. And he probably explained it before, but maybe I missed it. But we definitely understand it now. Okay, so I'm thinking we're probably ready to do the Lotus now.
Mada tarinu wa Sekiro yo. Sarani kiri.
Okay, we'll do it here. Actually, hold on. So I guess we'll go ahead and do our skills now because he wants to unlock.
Boy.
He wants to unlock the next skill tree. Things to take away from that is the sculptor was a shinobi defeated by Ishin. Yeah, I got that part because he was going to be consumed by the Shura. Otherwise, he ended up sculpting the prosthetic you use and has been carving the Buddha statues every day since then, trying to get over his defeat obsession with immortality. Shura. Okay. There's a reason that the dilapidated temple has a shortcut straight into the castle. Okay. Thank you, by the way. It's a good explanation. Okay, so let's start doing our skills. Now, the way I understand it is once we max out to once we either get one of the last like final skills, it unlocks the 5th skill tree. Because Ishin and the sculpture are pretty tight. Okay. Which is this dude right here. Like, that's Ishin. He's just in disguise. That part I know. Recommended getting the upgrade of the Mercury counter. Yes, the red eye thing, right? Shinobi eyes. Shinobi eyes, not red eyes. Shinobi eyes. Okay, so we need this. So we have to get this in order to get this? I was hoping I didn't have to spend these points. Yep, you have to do it. Okay. Yeah, it can be a little bit confusing. I don't need the stealth. That's why I didn't pick this up before, because I don't need it. I haven't needed it at all. It's just kind of a waste of points in my opinion. I'll wait on that. Now, I remember this one being pretty powerful. But we need this in order to get that. Oh, and we wanted the jump. There's a jump that you get. That's why I did the backup save, so I can restore it if I don't like this. Okay, we need... That's what we wanted. So we have to get this in order to get this. So I'm going to have to reload. Okay. And that is why I did a backup save, because there's no skill tree, online skill tree. Like a lot of these Souls games will have like a skill calculator. So you can like set up your skills beforehand. And then you already, like, you don't have to worry about, like, putting in points somewhere where you don't want them. Okay. we know we need this, so... And we're down to 5. I wonder how much this is going to cost. Yeah, a lot of the prosthetics are kind of... yeah, we'll have to wait on all this to the next... So it seems like if we want to get that last one, it would be better to... We could either do this... I'd rather have a Sheena Cross, but I think that's... Let's see how much it costs. Yeah. And that sucks. Because we still can't... Yeah, we're going to have to go with the other one. And I did look for a calculator yesterday to see if I could map this out better. But there isn't one. There's websites explaining all the skills and telling you like how much they cost, but it would be nice to actually put the points in so you know exactly what you need and what you can and can't get. Well, wait a minute. So... You know what? I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait on that. I've gotten pretty far without it, so... I guess we could unlock this and then we can save for that. Okay, so we need 3. Okay. So I think we'll go with this. Now let's talk to him.
極めたか。おお、確かにな。関
Boy.
やはりお主には人斬りの才がある。大
I
じゃ
hope.
取っておけ。
しかと。
関ロよ。お主ならば。
He's got COVID.
天狗殿。
わしはもう少しここで進んでいく。行け、関ロよ。
Okay, so now we were able to do this, but we needed to have one of these trees unlocked all the way to the max. So we went ahead and did the Ashina arts, because this is actually pretty good, but it does cost spirit emblems, which we could get into trouble. We may have to we're gonna have to probably spec into these. So yeah. But I think the next it will either be this, the Shinobi Eyes, and then start working to get more emblems. Okay, I think we're ready to go get... Yes, yeah. I wasn't going to do New Game Plus, but I think I'm going to. So I don't know if you knew this or not, and I could be wrong, but this is what I read. The Bell Demon, the Bell buff that's supposed to make the game more difficult, apparently that only works for... or it works for everything except for the bosses. And I was thinking, okay, that might be a good balance for New Game Plus, because when you go into New Game Plus, you know, you've got all your prayer beads and your attack powers up and you got all these skills, but the challenge usually in the beginning is not particularly well balanced. But if you get the Bell Demon, that I think will help balance it out. I could be wrong. I'm just going to try it out if I'm not burned out by then. Wasn't... Oh, okay, over here. Yeah, I normally don't... I mean, I've done New Game Plus in other games, but I've kind of stayed away from it because after playing a few, because I find that when you go into a New Game Plus, you're so powerful going into it that most of the beginning all the way up until like the midway or even 3/4 in is... I don't want to say easy, but pretty easy because you're overpowered and it doesn't start to balance out till the end of the New Game Plus level. But if you get the Bell Demon buff, that might help compensate. Enemies also get harder in New Game Plus. It's just that you probably won't struggle with early game as much. Yeah, we'll find out. Where's the cave? Oh, it's right here. It's just blending in. Charmless Run. What's Charmless Run? I heard that earlier, something about charms. Okay. Okay, we're in the end game now. Let's go see what... Okay, so the beginning of the game, you can give your charm to Kuro, which means you can't heal with the gourd. Ooh, yeah, I don't think I'll do that. I would prefer to not end up in a padded room. Okay, so she's still doing her thing. All right.
そなた、なぜ戻そな使命などけ
Oh, that's oh, okay. So you can't. I hope we did this right. Let me do this real quick. Let me take some screenshots. That way, if I do have to reload, at least I know what I have. You picked the Lotus right, which means mainland Japan is now here to invade Ashina, right? So there is, like, over here, there's this incense that we're whoa, wrong way. Oh, who's this?
生ガキ、干し柿、お食べなされたかい？ならばよし。巫女様方、どうか遠路ご無事で。あっちじゃあ。
Right. So this... Oh no, this just takes us to the monkey room. Damn it. That's not what we wanted.
Boy.
You can fast travel to the dungeon and go back from there. Yeah, I think we're okay. I think we're supposed to go to the castle, right? No. Over here. Okay, cool. Good luck. Thanks. Let's try the Ashina Cross. Oh, this costs more. Let's stick to this one for now. How much does this one cost? Okay, it's the same. What about this? Okay, it's the same. Cool. mainland Japan does not fuck around. Right? Okay. Oh, okay. Oops, did not want to do that. That's what I want to do. Okay, here we go.
こぬな。交代の刻限などとうに過ぎておるというに、誰も来ぬではないか。
Oh, there's a bell, bro. Yo, homie. What's up? Amateur. How did you get hired at From Software?
Boy.
Oh, okay.
Shinobi どもがおほり。
I guess we'll not kill him. He's got more problems than he needs, so we'll let him live. Should we go down there? Go for a bath. Is there anything here? Oh. Another carp. Oh, fuck you.